What's going on, guys? Chump Change XD here. Hope you're all doing well and having a really great day. As you guys can see, it is 73.6 degrees down here and 23.1 degrees Celsius. I'm actually going to put this guy right in here on the battery cabinet door to my solar setup. As you guys know, I crypto mine on solar most days, as long as it's nice out, right? And we set up this grow tent the last video actually to more or less isolate the heat and be able to exhaust it out that window in the summertime need be, right? Because I do want to run some things in here when I'm like testing units or just for ease of use, being able to shut them off easily with, you know, a flick of a switch, and me being down here all the time, it just made sense. So the grow tent is now being utilized, and we are going to end up piping this in this video today over there. So you guys told me to just do straight pipe. You want to see it, just go straight across over there. Obviously I'm gonna have to come across and probably 90 it and 90 it down into that guy, but nonetheless it should work totally fine, right? Again, trying to isolate the heat, but as of right now it's only 73 degrees in here, so to me this is a perfectly comfortable temperature, and that is half the reason I haven't actually dove into installing this mini split as of yet, because it's really not necessary down here. It's actually still kind of chilly some nights. It's only about 50 degrees, and as you can see, the next week or so is literally going to rain. So I don't really think it's going to be drastically hot down here where I'm going to need a mini split, but I do want to get this piped in just in case it does get disgustingly hot down here. It would be nice to get some of that heat out. So anyways, let's get to that in just a second, but first I want to open these packages. I only looked in them briefly. I didn't actually dump them out. So while I get everything unboxed out of this, let's hear a quick word from today's video sponsor.
Coin Mining Central, founded in 2019, is your trusted UK-based supplier for crypto mining hardware. From brands like Bitmain, Goldshell, and many others, they offer free worldwide shipping so your ASIC miners arrive fast with no hidden fees. From home setups to bulk orders, they have top-notch customer support, specialized pricing for large-scale clients, and a loyalty reward program that allows you to refer a friend for extra perks. Partnered with fog hashing, they power massive operations with cutting-edge cooling solutions. Please visit coinminingsentral.com, link down below.
Coin Mining Central hooked it up. Look at this. They gave me a whole bunch of stickers. They gave me a hoodie, which is freaking amazing. Guys know how much I love hoodies. We got a t-shirt here, which is dope. And then I got 2 hats. You know what? I really, really appreciate them sending over all of this stuff. But unfortunately, I'm not a hat guy. So what I'm going to do, if anybody is interested in a hat from Coin Mining Central, let me know. Leave a comment down in the comments below, and I'll pick you at random if you're interested, and I'll send this to you. That is awesome. Coin Mining Central, thank you so much. This pen is actually dope too. That's amazing. I really like the hoodie a lot. All right, Ice River also sent me something over, which is pretty cool. I haven't opened this one yet. Oh, looks like they sent us a t-shirt as well. A double XL. Oh my God. I might have to send this to Max Voltage, but we got a whole bunch of stickers. That's actually pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie. And then we got, let's see. What is this? A book. Oh, dude, that's actually a cool notebook. What the hell? Is that actual cork? Neat. I really like that, actually. That's pretty cool. And a bunch of stickers. Oh, wow. Look at that. I love Ice River. That's great. Dude, Ice River, thank you so much for sending this stuff over. That's great. Got some more stickers, and it looks like we got a pen to match. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it is cork. Ooh, strange. All right, cool. And then we got an Ice River pin. Look at that. Sick. Guys, Ice River and Coin Mining Central, thank you so much for sending that stuff over. That's legit. All right, anyways, we got to get back to actually getting some work done over here. So as I said, not a huge rush to get this guy in, and unfortunately I need like a solid, nice weekend to get this thing installed, because I can't do it during the week, you know, having to get the kids to school and having to deal with them. I don't want any distractions, and like I don't want any hiccups to come from this guy. But I mean, it has been super nice out today anyways, and actually it was pretty nice out yesterday. But you guys know I'm going to be putting the AC pad right over here. I already got it prepped. I just have to level it out and probably put some more rocks. And I actually had a comment from somebody on this video where you guys were saying I should probably lift this up a bit just because of snow. Does that actually matter though? If I make a platform higher, the snow would still build up on the platform. Am I wrong? I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below what you think about that. But during Mother's Day, I focused on getting this guy over here in the ground, leveled and filled, and this was a pain in the ass. My back hurts today. That is why we didn't have a video yesterday, but this came out pretty good. What do you guys think about my makeshift pool? Now I gotta build like a deck or something around this just to I don't know, not have to walk on sand. And I really don't want to be like weed whacking up against the pool if I ended up planting grass and all that stuff. So let me know what you guys would do here. Should I do a deck or should I do like a patio type deal? And yes, it is like 2 feet up above the ground. We didn't want the kids to just be able to fall into it. And I did figure to go another extra foot down, but man, I'm telling you what, the amount of dirt that comes out of that hole and digging it by hand sucks ass. So I quit halfway through. And the wife, she wanted it like that. So whatever, probably gonna end up building a deck similar to this around it. I just haven't decided yet. Let me know if that's something you guys are interested in seeing. Yeah, unfortunately, again, like I said, I just need a weekend that I can actually do that entire mini split, but we can at least get this guy piped in now. And yeah, let's go up into the attic and let's get some pipe. I actually have the 90s here, so we should be good there. Only need 2 of those, right? One's gonna go on the top of the fan, probably with a small, I might have to cut a small piece to make it a little bit higher because it doesn't have to have pitch or anything. And then it'll, you know, come over here to another 90 and should go straight into that guy. So that should work out perfect. Let's go get some pipe. All right, we need some straight pipe. There it is. All right, so as you can see, I cut intake holes here from the last Growtent setup we had. The air would just flow through this on the back side of the red rack I had actually inside the big ass Growtent. So I'm gonna have to find solid pieces like this guy, and we can bring that down. Okay, so I got a couple small pieces here. I got a piece of the 90 already taped on it, and then I got 2 full lengths with the additional little piece that's already taped on this full length, and then a small piece if I need to cut it down to go over to the left. That's what we're gonna do. So I just set up my 6-foot ladder with a box on top. I think that'll be a good height to get the pipe in there and just kind of rest it on the box so we can build out the rest of it and see how that goes, and then I can figure out how to hang it after the fact. I just needed something to hold it up exactly like I was expecting. That worked out perfect. All right, I gotta skirt it down underneath these PVC intake and exhaust pipes from the furnace there, so you're gonna have to see how that's gonna look. Let me just bang it out and we'll check it out in a second. 2 hours later, this is where we're at. I actually had to go get my kid from school. This didn't go too bad though, to be honest. It was pretty simple. Again, I just dry fitted the whole thing, and I guess connecting the last couple of pieces after I had them cut and ready to go was probably the hardest part, because then it all started falling down on me. But what you could see that I did was I taped it off, right, just to kind of hold it together, and I ended up zip tying around the actual pipe here, up to another zip tie that I wrapped around a screw into the side of that joist there. So that was the easiest method I could think of to hang it, just like temporarily. Again, I didn't have any perf strap or anything. I should have got some the other day, but I forgot. And then I ended up zip tying here again and there around that clamp that's up there holding up the PVC. And then I actually had this one go directly around the PVC intake pipe. So it's holding it up for now. Should be good. I'm really not too mad about it, and to be honest, it's like the perfect height. I thought that door right there was actually going to come really close, but if I unlocked it, that would help. It's actually about 6 to 8 inches off, which is cool. Yeah, that works out perfect. I will live with that. It's not in the way. I mean, it might suck. No, you know what? It shouldn't even affect anything if I carried like a full sheet down the stairs. I would just have to, I mean, maybe it might hit, but other than that, it's really not that terrible. Nah, I can live with that. That's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I think this came out pretty friggin' sweet. And, oh, actually, I was sweating my ass off standing on this little, I had a stool here, this, that thing right there. And I was trying to tape that, and my God, the heat was just radiating right up my shirt, and I started like pouring sweat trying to get the rest of this together. It was a freaking mess, but it came out good overall. I'm super pumped, guys. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. Again, once it gets like super crucial hot down here, I'll end up getting that AC in, but it's probably going to be a couple weeks because the weather is not cooperating, and it's only 75 down here, so again, the ambient temperature around the entire place is relatively cool. And yeah, Coin Mining Central, thank you so much for sending over the sick merch. And if you guys are interested in a hat, don't forget, leave a comment down below. Peace.